Hi everyone, it's Michelle from A Noble Touch, and today we are going to work on a Mardi Gras wreath. And I didn't know if you've seen, I had made this mask. I did a quick video showing how I made it. This is just a paper mask, and I painted it black, and then I painted some wood glue on it, dried it to, it got a film over it, and then painted with the ivory color. And of course dried it again, and that causes the aging look to it. Now I used acrylic paint. I know if you use like an enamel paint or a chalk paint, it will give you a better cracking effect. But this is what I had at the time, so this is what I'm using. And then of course painted it and hit it with some glitter. The things up here are made out of cardboard, and I Mod Podge fabric onto it, and then of course glued the trim around. I made these little bells on top here, just with some beads and some jingle bells I bought from the store. So everything I got here was from Walmart. The gold trim and the mask I bought from Amazon. So I will post links up for those as well. So, but it's just a quick time-elapse video I did showing how I did the mask. And then what you're going to need, so you have your Deco mesh. I'm using champagne black, and then the typical purple, green, and gold for the Mardi Gras. Then for my ribbon, I'm doing a purple and black stripe ribbon and a harlequin ribbon, as well as, now I have some beads. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or not. I bought them just in case. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it, but we'll see as we go along. You're going to need your fuzzy stick. This is your zip ties, your Doris canvas designer plastic grid here. I get this from Walmart. Amazon carries it. I can post a link for you as well. And then of course this is a 14-inch wreath frame. This is a frame I got from Dollar Tree. So wanted to try out the 14-inch and see, just because the mask is rather big, so I wanted a bigger wreath than my 12-inch that I typically do. So, as well as here are some gold buttons. They're little sun buttons. Now I had taken one and put it on the top of my mask here. So I thought it would be cute to attach some of the ribbon with the buttons, so they will show in the middle. So I just did 7 of these, because where we're going to place the ribbon at, the mask is going to hide a lot of it. So there's going to be some sections that we don't need the ribbon. So waste not, whatnot. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to cut our Deco mesh up. What we are going to do is, of course, if you've watched my videos before, I use a wood burner tool to cut my mesh. And you're going to need if you're going to use the wood burner, you can use a rotary cutter, although you're going to get a lot of fraying with your mesh if you use a rotary cutter. But the wood burner, of course, cuts down on the fraying. But if you're going to use a wood burner, you want a glass piece. You can use a cutting board. This is an old refrigerator shelf. Put it right over your mat. It's great. You can paint on it or anything, and just take a razor blade to clean it. And also, if this is the first time joining me, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have more wreaths coming out, as I got some new ones coming out, so I'm pretty excited to share those. And make sure you also follow me on my Instagram, A Noble Touch, and as well as Facebook. I have my Noble Touch Facebook page, as well as a wreath group I share with Julie Oxidine from Julie's Wreath Boutique. We have a group of over 89,000 members in it, and it's a wreathing and crafting group. So it's wreath creators and more. So find us on Facebook and make sure you join our group. We have a lot of crazy talent in there. A lot of very talented people. And it's wreath creators and more, so it's just not wreaths. There's other crafts involved as well. So enough talking here. Let's get down to business. So we're going to go ahead and cut the mesh. We're going to do 10-inch cuts. Let me just put this on my mesh holder here. So what I do here is I'm going to cut a clean line with the wood burner, and what I do is I keep it in between the grid lines so I make it straight, and that just melts the mesh as you go, like that. So you can throw that piece away, and then we're going to cut every 10 inches, and we're going to cut up this whole roll. So I'm just going to cut, you know, the 10, 20, and 30 mark, and we'll be back. So we got our mesh all cut up. I did the gold and the black in the 10-inch cuts as well. And now we're taking our 14-inch frame and our canvas grid, and we're going to set this on top like this. And we're going to go ahead and trace around, not the first, but the second rung in on the wreath frame. And just trace like that. And then cut that out. And then we're going to attach that with zip ties. We're going to take the 10-inch cut of mesh. We're going to take the purple stripe one and just pinch and fold, or pinch and gather it, I should say, like that. And then we're going to take a black cut of mesh and do the same thing. This is, of course, the ruffle method. We're going to put them together like this, so bottom faces bottom on the bottom too. And then we're going to take another purple and do the pinch and fold again. And then we're going to put this right on top like that. We're going to take our ribbon, and I'm going to do the Harlequin ribbon on the bottom just because this will pop it out from the purple. And then I'm going to just cross this a little bit. Like this. Just kind of pinch there in the middle. And then you're just going to take one of your buttons that I've already slid on to the pipe cleaner. Center it. Bring it down. And then twist. So, once we get this ruffle, that's going to be cute. And so these are the ruffles we are doing with the ribbon. So we're going to go ahead and make at least 7 of these up. So it's going to be the purple, black, and purple with the ribbon. So we are going to go ahead and finish those ruffles up, and then we'll be back. Okay, so our next bundle is going to be 2 of the champagne and 1 of the black pieces of mesh. So again, we're just going to do the pinch and gather. And then, oh, the black got hooked to itself. And then stitch and gather the black. Put it together. And pinch and gather. And then take your fuzzy stick, bring it around, keep it pinched. Sometimes you gotta be careful because these can go flying out of your fingers. And then that's going to be our next set of ruffles. So actually it's going to be the rest of the ruffles. So we are going to do 12 of these bundles for the outer rung. We did 7 of the purple with the gem in it, and then we did 5 without the gem. But we did have the ribbon, so we used it. But like I said, the mask is going to cover, you probably don't even need the ribbon in there. So we're going to go ahead and finish these up, and we'll be back. Okay, so what we're going to do is take our bundles with the gem in the center. And like I said, we did 7. So the first one's going to go on the center of the bracket. And it's going to go horizontal like that. And you could have cut these pipe cleaners in half. I did on the other ones. So then for the next one, we're going to go in between the 2 bracket sections. We're not going to put it on the first or second, but the 3rd rung in from the outside. And we're going to turn it so not so it's horizontal, but we're going to turn it so it's vertical. So we're going to keep going around like this. And like I said, we'll do the 7 right in a row with the gems, and the other bundles have no gem in the center. So we'll finish up on the side. You're not going to see them. They're going to be covered anyway, so. So we'll continue to do that. Now, we're going to take our gold and black bundles. And these will go on basically rung or bracket 1 and 3 is what I like to call. So I go 1, 2, 3. So bracket 1 and 3 are where the gold and black bundles go. So you'll put it like this. And see below, you can of course then pull this down, attach the pipe cleaners like that. And then I'll do another gold and black on the other side. And once you secure it, then of course you can pull it down and attach to these pipe cleaners down here. This just helps your bundles from moving around, and it'll bring it down closer like that. Ooh, I think that's going to be really pretty when it's all said and done. So we're going to go ahead and continue that, and we'll be back. So we finished the ruffles and put them around the frame. Now as you see, you can still see the grid in the center. So if you just wanted to do a round wreath and not fill it in, you don't have to do the grid. And but what I did was do a couple extra ruffles up. This is the champagne, the purple and champagne. And I'm just gonna need a couple in there to fill this in. That's what is nice about these ruffles, is that they give you such a full look. So maybe pull them down. I'm sorry, you probably can't see this because this mesh is so thick, but I'm just zip tying to the grid. So I'm pulling them down tight. And where did I just zip tie it? Oh, right there. Okay. So then what we could do is take it possibly over here, and zip tie in. And we're just going to put the zip tie around or underneath that. Just secure it tight there. And you can bring these back out in here. Now what's cool about these are they have these little cute pull away things that you can connect. So of course I'm using the second set, and I'm just going to do a few more in and outs and be done. And then I'll attach the mask. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I just weaved those in and out and zip tied them. The excess, I think I might leave hanging. You can always zip tie it back in underneath the mesh, or cut it off where it's zip tied. I think leaving it hanging might be kind of cute. So I'm going to try that first. Now, as far as the mask, I just put a fuzzy stick through the holes and brought them forward and twisted them. And that's, I'm going to pull down and attach through the grid. And when I attach, I tried to find another zip tie in the back that I can tie to. You can move the mesh around and put these. I think how much of an angle I want it. I think right there is good. So I'm just trying to put the pipe cleaners through the Deco mesh here. I want to pull it so it's nice and secure. I'm wondering if I should bring it down a little more. I think I should. So, Now, like I said earlier, I made this mask. This was a lot of fun making that mask. However, you don't have to make your own mask. This was just, I like to do different crafts and try different things. So, and also if there's a different color you might want to do, then you can design your mask however you want it. So, I'm going to probably hit a little bit more glitter because that came off and I did it before I got to seal it. So, I seal it with a clear coat. So, in the back, you know, you just put the zip ties or the fuzzy sticks together, wrap them around where you can. So I'm gonna hang this up and see if this is the right angle I want, but thank you so much for joining me once again. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do have more wreaths and other crafts coming out soon, so thank you again for joining me. Also, don't forget to join my Wreath Creators and More group on Facebook. So, thank you so much. Have a great day.